Hey you guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just doing a little bit of an intro for you guys because I ended up doing a really sporadic spring clean decluttering. Now, unlike most of my decluttering videos, which come in like a series where I break it up into eyeshadows, foundations, bronzers, etc., and you guys get a ton of videos, this one I did in a rush because I was having some of my girlfriends over to hang out, I don't know, like a month ago or something like that. And I knew that my makeup collection was starting to overwhelm me again. This is why I do declutters, because every once in a while I look at it and I just don't know where to go in it. I find that there's certain products that just end up in the back of my drawers that I never ever use. And it was time to go through them a little bit and give it a little bit of a reorganize. And because my friends were all coming over, I wanted them to be able to go through everything. So I rushed through it. So what I will say is that this video, which is probably going to get split into two different videos because it ended up being really, really long. The camera's not always in focus. I'm not always describing the products the best because I was in such a rush and I didn't pay attention, but I'm hoping you guys can overlook that because I always really like hearing about what people are keeping and what people are getting rid of. I think it's really fun. Also, by the time I got to my palette drawer, my camera was about to die, so I just breezed through it as quick as possible. And I didn't really go through the whole drawer. I kind of more selectively picked out things that I knew I didn't really care about. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Again, it'll probably get split into two. I don't know where the split will be, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy watching a little declutter. Please be kind with your comments, and here we go. Into bronzers, which I have many. Oh, I'm also keeping my Studio Fix Tech. This is my newest foundation. There should be a video up on my channel already of me testing it out. If you guys are interested in that, I just want to get a little more play out of that. Okay, bronzer. This is an all-nighter, just setting powder. It's nice, but I honestly don't use pressed setting powder, so I'm just going to get rid of it because there's no need to keep things that I know I'm not going to use. Like, I'm fooling myself into thinking, Sam, you spent money on it, keep it and use it when I know I won't. Like, it's just, it's stupid. My next to nothing foundation. Oh, it's so pretty, though. I'm going to keep this. I forgot how much I really like this. I'm going to hold on to that. This is a bronzer. This is like my OG favorite bronzer. It is the MAC Matte Bronze Sculpting Powder. It's a little dark for me right now, but it's good for the summer. Really like my Maybelline City Bronze. This is in the shade 200. It's just a much lighter bronzer. I've got this mineralized skin finish in the shade medium. This is really nice as well. So if I were going to use like a powder, like a pressed powder to set makeup, it would probably be that one, if I'm completely honest with you guys. I've also got my original, like, Studio Fix. This isn't the original one I ever had, but this is in NW22, which is probably what I should have bought that one in, but I'm going to keep this because I love it. So those are all staying. What else do I have here? This MAC Opalescent powder in Rising Star. It's really pretty, but it's just like the shimmery bronzer. It should probably be more of like a highlighter, and it's just too dark of a highlighter for me, so I'm going to get rid of it. I've got this MAC. This came out in the bronze collection. This is a Radiant Matte Bronzing Powder in Beijing Beauty. I do like this shade. It's light enough that I can get away with it, so I'm going to keep that one. Keeping my butter bronzer. This is in Deep Bronze. They have a ton of those if that's something you guys are interested in checking out. I'm going to keep my Too Faced Sweetie Pie bronzer and also my Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Is this Soleil? Yep. Those are great. The Aladdin bronzer. Again, I really like it, but it's just way too dark for me. Gonna get rid of it. The Creme Toasty bronzer. I like this. I wish I had a lighter shade, and for that reason I'm gonna get rid of it because I just don't know that I'll use this one in enough time because it is a cream product. It's not gonna last as long. I'd rather somebody else get use out of it. I love my Sweetheart Sweet Tea bronzer. This is like this dual bronzer. I love this. I'm gonna keep that from Too Faced. Oh, it does fit over there. That's exciting. I don't remember the last time I had it where like all of, can you guys see this? All of the bronzers kind of fit nicely along one side. Let's take all of these ones out and see what we can do. This is my Nars Laguna bronzer, keeping it. I love that. That can go that way. Okay. The MAC Patrick Star bronzer is stunning. It's the most beautiful glowy thing, and it's actually not like that dark, but it's so glittery. I never use it. I keep it because I love the packaging. I think it's time to let that go. This is my Natasha Denona Glow. This is an all-over glow powder that is meant for somebody with a much, much deeper skin tone than I have. But it's so pretty. Do I keep it? I'm gonna keep it. It's not so sparkly, it's just glowy, and I don't mind that as much. So I'm just gonna hold on to it. This is the Balm Bahama Mama. Again, a really nice bronzer. I'm gonna keep that one. I have two Kylie bronzers. I have Tequila Tan and Toasty. This is what these look like, if I can get them open. One is a little lighter than the other one. I think we're gonna keep... This is Tequila Tan. Do I want to keep both? Yeah, I'm going to keep both of them for now, just because I can't remember which one I like more. And then I've got two Hourglass products. I've got my Luminous bronzer, which I love, and I've got one of these like dim light ambient lighting things, which again, I love. So we're going to hold on to all of those. I'm just going to reorganize this drawer, and then we're going to move on somewhere else. All right, I've dragged down the next drawer, which consists of like some single shadows, eyeshadow primers, lashes, my Natasha Denona shadows I leave in here because I fear them breaking, to be completely honest, which actually reminds me that I've got another 3 to add that I just picked up in a BoxyCharm sale, so I'll go over those really quickly as well. Eyeliner, if I didn't mention it, this drawer is out of control. I need to do something with it. There's just a lot in here that I never ever use. I have all these like bigger boxes for these, but I think I'm gonna get rid of those and just keep them in the small boxes. So I've got this eyeshadow palette, which is palette number 10. It is kind of purple. So I'm just showing you guys these really quickly because they are brand spanking new. I've never even used them yet. They just came in the mail like a couple days ago. Then I've got the number 11 palette, which is like some greens and browns, really pretty. Honestly, now that I look at this, like these two shades look the same. I'm not in frame. I gotta remember that the greens kind of look similar. Whatever, it's pretty. I love Natasha Denona shadows, and whenever you see like any kind of Natasha Denona palette for 12 bucks, you don't miss out on it because like even their mini palettes, which are smaller than these, are still like $32. Like it's the most outrageously overpriced thing, but the formula is so good. And this is the other one I got. This is the 7 palette. I actually feel really bad because my one friend on YouTube, Nicole Fisher, she's not my only friend, but one of my friends here, also got a bunch of these and they came like broken, and I was so sad and so worried that mine would too, and then mine came totally fine and I kind of felt guilty in a weird way. So I've also got the number 8 palette and the number 5 palette, which I had previously. I started keeping them up there because this shade here, which is my favorite, kept cracking on me and I didn't want it to break. I've also got this one that came in a BoxyCharm as well. This is the Peak 5 eyeshadow palette. Really like this. I'm going to check that box as well. So those are just like some of my Natasha Denona palettes. I do still have my bigger ones down below as well because they are a little bit more, I don't want to say stable is not the word, sturdy may be the word. All right, eyelashes. I've got Ardell Wispy Lashes. I've got the natural set from Shan XO or XO Beauty. I'm going to keep both of these. I actually don't mind these. These are the Demi Wispies. They are really pretty. I don't wear lashes a lot, but I like to have some options when I do wear them or when I think about wearing them. I've also got a bunch of MAC lashes. MAC lashes are my favorite. I've got these ones. These are the 33s. They are my favorite. They're just very, very natural looking. I think I've got 3 pairs of those. And then I've got a pair of 36 golds. They've got like a gold band on them. And I think I was keeping them for like a fun look because they don't scare me that much, but I haven't used them. I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to get rid of them now before whatever. I've also got the Glamnetic ones, which I hate. I don't like the lash style on me. I'm not a fan of this liner. I'm just going to get rid of them. Somebody else can use them. Got a ton of like these sample sizes of like Urban Decay Shadow Primers. These ones, I also think these are them. So I'm either going to chuck them or give them away to people because I certainly don't need them. I've got enough crap as it is. As a nice way of putting it. I've got a whole bunch new MAC paint pots. This one's not new, but I did just pick up a bunch because they just came out with a whole bunch of new. I got a third one. Where the heck is it? Oh, right here. Okay. So the 3 new ones that I picked up are in Babe and Charms. It's like this really pretty shimmery one. I'm going to bring you guys all the way, but nope, you won't get any closer. I'll get closer to you. Hi there. So there's this one. Then I got Vintage Selection. It's kind of like a shimmery one. And then Let's Skate is like this light icy pink that I picked up. Of course, I've got my Painterly paint pot, and I've also got Stormy Pink, which came out a while ago. Gonna keep all of these. I love MAC paint pots, and some of them are fairly new, so it's too early to give them up. Having said that, let's talk about other eyeshadow primers. I never reach for them. I never use other eyeshadow primers. I only ever use my paint pots. So I'm just going to get rid of everything else. This Viseart one is brand new. Going to get rid of it. This is eyelash glue. Going to keep that. This is the only one I'm going to make an exception for, this Too Faced glitter glue, because it is for a very specific purpose that I think I will need. And then I've got Urban Decay Sin. I just kind of want to check if this is, yeah, it's still fine, even any good anymore. And then I've got the original primer potion, whatever. And then I've got this Nars one that can go as well. I just don't need them. I'm not using them. It doesn't make sense to have them sit here and go bad when, again, somebody else might get use out of them. I'm not even going to go through my pigments. I've culled these down so much over the years that anything that's left is because I do really, really adore it for one reason or another. So I'm just going to keep all of those. I don't even want to go through them. I keep some eyeshadow palettes up here. I thought my other Wet n Wild one was up here as well, but I guess not. So this is my Comfort Zone palette. I love this. This is pretty new to me. This City Mini by Maybelline is nice. I did like it. The quality's fine, but the colors just don't speak to me that much. Like, I find that I do need to put in a lot of fillers for this palette. So it's not one that, like, because of its small size, I'd be willing to travel with alone. So I'm going to just get rid of it. And I've got 2 of these chrome, where's the other one? Pots from, chrome paint pots from Tarte that I do love. I've got one in Fire Dancer. It's like a red I'm going to hold on to. And then I've got this other one in Steal the Show. It's like a dark black. I love these so much. I'm going to keep both of them. These Kaja Trios. I really liked them when I got them, but again, I never, ever reach for them. So is it time just to let them all go? I think so. I'm not even going to open them all. I've got 3. I'm just going to pass them on because I'm not using them. And I have so many single shadows, like when I get into the next drawer of single shadows, that I never reach for because I'd always rather just use palettes, that it just seems really stupid to keep stuff that I know I'm not going to use. Like, what a waste. I've got all of these Dose of Colors Ideal Duos. I do really like these, and I think I want to keep them for a little longer and just like try and remind myself to use them. They're really pretty. They come with like a cream and a shimmer powder that sticks to the cream. We're going to keep all of those. I've got these Spellbinder Shadows. These are these weird like velvety ones that came out a couple years ago in the Christmas collection. My one gripe about them is I don't remember what colors are which until I open them. And I never really use them, but I want to. Color You, that's the really pretty black. The sparkles are going everywhere. Do I keep these or do I let them go? Yeah, I'm gonna keep them for a bit longer, and I'm gonna like try and again do like a please use these kind of thing. Try and remember to use them, and then the next time I declutter, which will probably be closer to the end of the year, I will decide if I'm keeping them or not. So we'll keep them for now. Eyebrows. I have a lot of eyebrow products, a lot of which I don't use. I also started just throwing my black felt liners in here because it was getting too difficult to find them in and amongst all the colorful ones. So this particular container is got a lot of stuff in it. I've got tons of these little MAC sample size mascaras. I actually stopped getting them with my orders because I have so many. I'm going to get rid of them all. I'm not using them. Again, it's one of those things that I was like, oh, I'll just travel with those. But like, to bring one big mascara is not much different than bringing all those little ones. So I don't know why I'm keeping them. stupid. I've got clear eyebrow gel and Pro Longwear eyebrow set in blonde, something like that. Yeah, it still feels pretty good. I'm going to keep both of these. I don't set my brows often, but it is nice to have them in case I ever decide I need to. I've got this Ka-Brow like brow pomade that I really, really like. I'm going to keep that. The Maybelline Tattoo Studio, not a fan of. I don't like the tip. It just, like, it's, sorry. I gotta pay attention to where you guys are and where I am. It's just weird. I'm not a fan. I get it. It's supposed to be like microblading, but I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I love this Hourglass brow pencil. I'm gonna keep that. That was one of the best things I like ever got out of a BoxyCharm. Precisely My Brow, gonna keep this MAC one. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this one. I've had it for so long and I keep it and I keep it and I keep it, but I don't really need it. I'm gonna get rid of it. But I do love the Shape and Shade by MAC. I think it's fantastic. It's got like a powder on one end and a felt liner on the, or a felt filler on the other end. Same with this Urban Decay Brow Blade I'm going to keep. It's got a felt liner on one end and a pencil on the other end. Really, really nice. The Rare Beauty, that's not it. This is it, is nice. The shade is like perfect for me. Having said that, the NYX Microblade unfortunately pulls just a little too red on my eyebrows. So I'm going to get rid of that one. And I'm going to just check the tips of all of these. I'm not going to like swatch them, but I'm going to check all of the black felt liners I have and kind of make a decision on if any are going to go based on what they look like. I'm definitely going to keep my one brown liner from KVD Beauty or whatever it's called now. All right, so I'm going to keep my NYX one, Urban Decay. I've got a Too Faced Better Than Sex, a MAC one, a Fenty, and a Stila. And I'm going to get rid of the Rare Beauty. I just don't like the tip. It's too thick. The Maybelline and the Hank and Henry ones. I just don't need that much black eyeliner. It's borderline ridiculous. Mascaras. Basically, if I know I've used it before, I'm going to check it and just sort of see what the consistency looks like on the brush and throw those out. Other than that, they're probably going to stay. This is a tattoo stamp thing of a maple leaf that I got kind of for Canada Day. Going to keep that. The Lash Freak, that'll be fine. I know it'll be fine. Too Faced Better Than Sex is fine. Alrighty, so shockingly enough, the only one that's really gone badly off is this Hank and Henry dual-ended one, which is unfortunate because I really like the little end of this, but the big end is just gone like kind of clumpy and gloopy, and that can't be good to put on my eyes anymore, so I'm going to chuck it. Then we're just going to have to go through my colorful liners, which I am kind of dreading. I don't think any of these are going to go, to be completely honest. Because I love them so much. I've also got these two like dip liners. So one is a charcoal from Maybelline, I believe. And then I've got my Black Track, which is like my all-time favorite, just black eyeliner. So I'm just going to put those over there. So I've got all of my Urban Decay ones. I do have two purples. Do I need two purples? Do we need two purple? We do. We need two purple. Screw it. I'm keeping them all. I don't even care. Definitely all my Urban Decay ones are staying. I love them to bits. They are my favorite. If you're looking for like some really good colorful liners, you guys, these ones are by far the best ones I've ever tried. I've got a ton of them. I've even got, like, I'm going to put all the Urban Decay ones in now. They are just fantastic. If you guys are looking for a really creamy, good, colorful liner, Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencils. I cannot recommend these more. They are the best, the best, the best. I've never had an eyeliner like it, and I dare say I probably will never have one like it again. If you're looking for a close second, that would be the NYX ones. These are the, what are these called? Slide On, Glide On, and Stay On. Definitely a turn on, waterproof, extreme shine eyeliners. These are really nice as well. I'm going to keep this one just for another option because I love that color. Even though I probably definitely have a color like it. Those ones are amazing as well. The MAC ones are good. Like, I'm talking about these, like, they came out with these fluid lines. The Technicolor ones are pretty good. They're just not the same, like, they're just not the same. They're just not. Even as just like a normal black eyeliner, the Urban Decay ones are really, really good. I am going to keep all my MAC pencils. I've got a couple regular ones, and then I've got all of these double-ended ones that came out in the Christmas collection. going to keep those as well. And then I've got these like 5 Get Graphic. These are like felt liners, but they're all colorful. So I think there's a white, a blue, a yellow, a pink, and a red. I haven't gotten a lot of play out of these. The blue was a little disappointing. I thought it was going to be like blue, and it was more like a dark navy. You could barely even tell a difference between that and a black, but that is what it is. And the rest of them I have are these ColourPop Like a Charm ones. I'm just going to quickly go through them and make sure I do want them all. And I'm going to take them out of this packaging because it's just taking up space, and that is stupid. So I might actually compare some of these to some of my Urban Decay ones and kind of go from there. I will do this without you guys and let you know how it goes when I get back. Alrighty, so after swatching, I have decided to keep these 5 shades. So I'm keeping, I'll read you their names if I can find them. I'm keeping Brouhaha, which is like a dark brown. I'm keeping Dirty Talk, which is like a really, really pretty gold. Get Paid is like a rose gold. And then I'm keeping this gorgeous silver in Kicker, and also just a normal brown in Sunnyvale. Yep, Sunnyvale. And then I'm getting rid of these 7, and I also actually did decide to get rid of this MAC one. This is the silver one in coin operated. I've had it for forever, and I just think if I'm going to go for a gray or a silver, I'm going to look for a real silver, not a light silver. So that was that decision. I'm really proud of that. I got rid of a ton from there, which made me really, really happy. Speaking of that, the other day, I'm just going to do this really quickly while I'm thinking about it. I finally went through the ColourPop vaults that I got at Christmas time. I got the Lippy Sticks vault and also the eyeliner vault. This is what I've decided to keep from that. So I've kept just slightly more than half of the lippy sticks, and then I kept, I think, exactly half of the lip liners, and then I'm getting rid of the rest of them. The way that I ended up picking out the shades is I had originally told you guys I might swatch them all on my lips, but I would rather give these away to people while they're brand new. That way, if I decide to give them to you guys, or if I have friends or family that want them, they're brand spanking new, and I much prefer to do it that way. So I went and I found 2 different YouTubers. I'll link their videos down below if you guys are interested in checking them out. One that swatched all of these and another that swatched all of these, and that's how I made the decision. I tried to pick a bunch that were colors I didn't have or colors that went with lipsticks that I picked, and for the lipsticks, basically anything that was close to something I already had or something outrageous that I would never wear, like a blue lip liner, black lip liner, those sorts of things, or really orangey toned ones, which are not my fan, or brown toned ones, I got rid of. So if you guys want to know the shades that I kept and or got rid of, I can put them on Instagram or something like that if you're interested. Other than that, just know that these here, these are what I'm keeping. I'll bring it real close, maybe. Come on now, this way, there we go. This is what I'm keeping, and everything else is going bye-bye, gone, gone, gone. The next drawer I've decided to go through is my highlighter drawer. Also hiding in the highlighter drawer is this MAC eyeshadow palette that came out in the Christmas collection. I am going to be keeping this just so you guys are aware. It just doesn't fit in my palette drawer like so many palettes don't, and the sad thing is I can't see myself getting rid of a ton of palettes, so we'll see how that goes. I don't know how much is going to go out of this drawer either, to be completely honest. I kind of love most of the highlighters I have, but I would like to cull it down a little bit and get rid of the ones that I'm really not using, because it's just silly to keep them. So starting off with things like this, this is a body lotion strobe cream from MAC. This is in, guess I gotta get you closer, their original pink light. I'm gonna hold on to that. The bronze one, I think I'm going to get rid of. I've got a lot of other things like this that somebody else could use. I'm going to keep my Rio Sunset Glow Oil from Sol Janeiro. This one is, I guess Rio Sunset is the name. I've had a couple of these in the past. This one was my favorite. Again, I have to keep my Becca ones. These are these Shimmering Skin Perfector liquids. I have to keep them. I have Moonstone and Champagne Pop. They're both staying. I also have these brand new JLo Beauty ones in the shades Pink Champagne and Rose Gold. I really love these. They mix beautifully with foundation. When you wear them on their own, they just look amazing. I've got backups of my favorite Becca highlighter, which is the Jade Flashes Opal highlighter. or Opal Flashes Jade, excuse me. These are these light chaser highlighters that came out a few years ago. They don't even carry them anymore before all of this crap went down with Becca, but it was my favorite, and I've got a backup of my Too Faced Candy Glow glow stick. That is another favorite of mine. I have this Revolution Pro HD highlighter palette. I never use it because it's so big that it sits underneath my other stuff. I'm just going to get rid of it. I would rather somebody who doesn't have a lot of highlighters could get a use out of it rather than me, where I've got so many to choose from literally all of the time that I'm just never reaching for it. I'm never digging for it. Speaking of that, my Scott Barnes Glowy and Showy highlighter palette. Can you say yes, please? This is absolutely gorgeous. The quality is fantastic. It is a little pricey, but so worth it. This is going to stay. I'm actually going to keep it out and kind of compare some stuff to it. Not a lot, like my MAC ones will probably all stay for the most part. You know what though? This one that came out in the Christmas collection, I am going to get rid of. It just wasn't my favorite. I've got shades like these. The gold isn't speaking to me. I am going to get rid of this one. This is the Flashing Ice Extra Dimension Skin Finish Trio in Light. I'm going to get rid of that. I'll be honest with you guys, I've gotten rid of more today than I thought I was going to, and I'm really proud of that. Like really, really proud. This NYX Born to Glow, it's not that it's not really pretty. This is in the shade Stand Your Ground. It's just so glittery. I can't anymore. It's got to go. I've got a MAC Strobe Cream in Silverlight. We're going to keep that. I've got two of these MAC face palettes. One's got a lot of like bronzier tones. The other has some more like pinky kind of stuff. So I definitely want to keep the pink one. This is the light one. The only reason I'm not sure if I want to get rid of this one is because there's these two shades at the bottom, which are Snow Flushed and Oh Darling. And I know I had them in full size at one point in time. There's Oh Darling and there's Snow Flushed. And I love these. Right? They're just so, like this one in particular, like how freaking stunning is that highlighter? Like it's got the coolest reflect in it. And Oh Darling, I also really enjoy. It's like a beautiful, beautiful light gold. That's sort of why I was holding on to this, because to be honest, these bronze shades just don't work for me. I'm going to get rid of this one. And obviously keep these two on. I'm going to keep the two that came out in the Loud and Clear collection. Like I said, 90% of my MAC ones are going to be staying in the singles because MAC just makes my favorite highlighters. They're so, so gorgeous. If you're looking for fantastic highlighters, I really recommend the Extra Dimension ones. And then of course, my old friend, my Soft and Gentle. This will forever go down as my favorite highlighter. If MAC ever discontinues it, I will cry like a little baby because I love it so, so much. So we're going to keep that one. And where are the other two I just said I wanted to keep? Excuse me. Just going to kind of start piling them back in here. I'll organize later. Okay, this Bowl Me Over one, is that what this is called? Trophy. I keep it every time and I've never used it and I know how beautiful it is, but I can't make myself ruin the image. So that's going to keep. That's like the collector in me that just like won't let some stuff go. This is Soul Glow by MAC. It's just a little, I think it's just a little too like gold for me, like a little too dark. I'm going to get rid of that one. I can't believe that. That's crazy. Beaming Blush, another stunning one. Gonna keep Show Gold. I've got these three like Trip the Light Fantastic powders. They came out in the Star Trek collection. Gonna hold on to all three of those. This is Soft Frost, keeping. This one is Double Gleam, really, really pretty. I'm not swatching everything for you guys because this video is already way longer than I thought it was going to be. My bad. Superb is like a sort of pinky kind of one. My ring light's doing stupid things right now. I should open them. It's really pretty. It's like this gorgeous, gorgeous like pink one. Really nice. What are you? No, I'm going to get rid of this one. This is the Shooting Star Opalescent powder. It's just kind of pinky. I just don't need it. Wow. Flare for the Dramatic. Again, I think it might just be like a little too dark for me. And to be honest, in that Scott Barnes palette, there are a couple of darker shades. So if I'm looking for something darker, I'll just get it in there. I am going to probably keep the Let It Glow. I just kind of want to compare it to Soft Frost. One is much more icy white than the other. I'm going to keep both. This one is Whisper of Guilt. Going to keep that one. Too pretty to let it go. Okay, the Maybelline Master Chrome. I like these, but again, they're a little glowy for me, so I'm just going to get rid of it. It's Molten Gold. These one, really pretty. Came out in the Fruity Juicy collection. It's called Oh My Passion. This one I have mixed together. The Aladdin one, again, I think it's just too dark for my complexion. I'm going to get rid of it. I'm trying to be kind of cutthroat here because I have a lot. And because I have a lot, I'm not using them as it is. The Essence Pure Nude, I just love this one so much. It's the most beautiful, like, subtle glow. Makeup Forever Pro Fusion Light shade 1, maybe. I don't know which one this is. It's kind of like an icy pink. I'm going to hold on to that. Okay, this Make Up Your Mind Cosmetics is yellow one. It's very, very unique, but I never wear it, so I'm going to get rid of it. Pulling forth the next basket, Metal Crush. This is like the one sparkly one that I always keep, and I don't know why because I never wear it. So I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to keep my two Becca ones. I've got Champagne Pop and Opal. I'm going to hold on to both of those. My Laura Geller. This is in Ballerina. I love this one. Wet n Wild in Mega Glow. Nope, that's what it's called. Is it in Mega Glow? It's in Precious Petals. I'm so sorry. This one is a keeper. Is there anything here I really just want to get rid of? I'm going to get rid of this Strobe Face Glaze. It's just too dark for me. I'm going to keep the other one, like the lighter pinker one. My new Rare Beauty one, which I forgot about. I got to try and remember to use that. This is dirty. Really dirty. What is all over this? Oh, well. This is in the Multiple in Copacabana. I'm going to get rid of it. I don't use it. I would much prefer to use like my Hourglass one, or I've got my Candy Glow one. I also love my WhatsApp. I'm actually going to get rid of the Orgasm, like the glow drop thing. I just never use it. I'm going to keep my Marc Jacobs one. I love this. It is so freaking pretty. Guys, I hope you're not getting mad at me that I'm not swatching everything. I have recently, like last year or something like that, put out an entire collection series. Sorry, everything's falling off my lap. So if you're really interested in seeing them, they're probably all swatched in there and talked about in greater detail. This video is just already long enough. I'm going to keep my Nars double-ended thing. This has Hot Sand on one side and Laguna on the other side. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to get rid of this finally. This MAC, like, iridescent powder in Silver Dusk. I keep it because I'm like, yeah, I'll use it. And then I don't use it because I don't like your, like, loose powder. So why am I keeping it? MAC Hush. No, this is Shell. Oh, it's too pretty. I have to keep it. I gotta remember to use that. Oh, it's very pink though. You know what? Screw it. I'm getting rid of it. Don't need it. Don't use it. Let's be ruthless here. I'm gonna keep my Jouer one. This one is like this pink. It's so pretty. It's a little powdery, if I'm honest. Like, it's going everywhere, but it is so pretty. These MAC Luster Drops. Are these still even like good? I've had these for so freaking long. I am shocked, but they still feel completely fine, so I'm going to keep them. These are in Pink Rebel. Every once in a while, they will launch those in a collection, and they're so good. If you get the chance to try them, definitely recommend you do. I'm going to keep my Natasha Denona Glow. This is another all-over glow. This is just in my shade. I've also kept this, like, blue for forever to use as a highlighter. And again, I don't use it, but I keep thinking that I will in like a really fun video. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to it a little bit longer. I just think it's a fun, different kind of thing. And it's glittery, but because it's a lipstick, it's not like it's glitter that's going to fall out everywhere. So the last thing I have to go through are my Kylie ones. I definitely want to keep Princess Please. It's like this beautiful pink. I'm going to keep Ice Me Out. I'm going to keep Clean Drip, and I'm going to get rid of Cheers, Darling. It's just looking kind of dark. All right, as I was getting ready to tidy up, I totally forgot to go through my additional Becca ones. These are those Trip the Light ones, or Light Chaser ones. I am just going to keep them all because they were limited edition. You can't get them anymore. I don't use them all. This is the one I use the most. This is Opal Flash's Jade. I am going to keep all of them, but I just thought I would show you them all because they are so pretty. They just have the coolest like color shift under them. And also I wanted to show you guys how absolutely thrilled I am because I got rid of enough that I can actually fit like all of my like cream products into the basket. And that has never happened to me before. I am overjoyed, thrilled, whatever you want to call it. Like normally I have to have this like full of just powders. I am so happy that everything finally is fitting in here. Oh, I cannot even tell you guys how proud of myself I am that I got rid of as much as I got rid of.